Greetings grinders, we're back. We're about to play Sit and Go Hero. It's the jackpot tables on Party Poker. What I want to do tonight is we're just going to play till we lose one. So I'm going to fire one up here, and if we win we'll keep playing, and if we win 10 in a row we'll just keep playing. So we'll see how far we can make this. So in a second here you'll see how much we're playing for. I paid $3 to get into this, so did these next two players. And you'll see there's going to be Will here, and wherever it stops is how much we're playing for. So if we get lucky and get a big spin, let's see what we get here. It's 2x, seems to be a lot of 2x's, but we'll see what happens here. 4-9, I'm going to fold there. Just to show you guys, if you got a sec here, just see how much you can play for. So $3, you have a chance of winning 30,000. The 600, 300 goes to second and third just for getting dealt into it. If you scroll down here, you can play for $100. You can win up to $1 million. The 0.2, first and second, second and third get 100,000 each. The difference between Party Poker is PokerStars. PokerStars always has three-handed. Here they give you the option here. If you want to play four-handed here, I'll show you in a second. I'm just starting to learn this site here, so I'm just trying to show you what I've learned in the last 2 weeks of joining. Okay, I'm gonna lay that down. It's too strong of a bet. We'll be playing this hand. Question is, if he bets and raises, we're gonna 3-bet him. We're gonna raise him up. Okay, now we'll just lead out here. Okay, so that's not a good card to keep c-betting here. Could have had us in the flop. Now spade gets there. Oh, that's a great card here. I don't think he checks a 9 here, so I actually think we're ahead unless he's slow playing a flush. I'm going to call him because I don't think he... Oh, he did have a 9. Good hand. I didn't think a lot of people would check that with that spade there. So if a spade comes in the river, he loses. Most people want to protect their 9 there. So that was a very nice play by him. Just, it's hard to know when you have no information on guys. To go back to just show you here. So it says four-handed here, so instead of playing 3 people you get 4. I'm going to stick to the 3-handed people. It's just the format I've played a lot of games with. But if you're into longer tournaments, I just wanted to show you your options. Okay, I'm going to bat out here. I don't want to slow play and get a free card out, okay, but I'm not going to raise though. I would have bet just to get these guys getting some money in the pot to chase all this stuff. 10-8 gets there, so I don't think he'd lead out the 10-8 possibility. He has it with pot odds because we both called, but I do want to protect our hand now, and I want them to stay in, so I'm not going to bet them out of it, but I want to get rewarded for it. That puts me all in on the river, that bet, so now if he calls, I'll go all in pretty much with any card except for a jack. Even a 9 would hurt. Just don't want the board to double up. Okay, if he's got us, he's got us. Jack 10, okay, we doubled up. So it was definitely a good play for us on the flop there. Just want to replay the hand. We didn't re-raise him to get him off that. So slow playing that pair, just, you know, maybe didn't think we had good value there. $8-5, so it looks like we're heads up here. He's got a 2-1 chip lead on us. Let's see if we can fight back. Now we have equity. I don't want to bet here. I just want him to try to stab at it, because if we bet and he calls us, there's not too many hands we're gonna beat. I'd rather him try to bluff and then we'll call it the 4. So you just want to know. A lot of times when you bet, you don't want to have you want to know what hands can call you. He's not going to call us with like ace high a lot of the times, right? So that's a very strange bet here. I'm going to let it go, but I'm going to keep aware that he's betting over the pot. He might not want us to chase anything. He could have a weak 10, like 10-2, or he could have a flush draw. We do have one blocker in our hand. If he does it a couple of times, we'll see how he does that. Okay, he could have missed a draw. Our king high could be good. I just was trying to take a stab at it. We'll give it to him. Not a good flop for us at all. That hits a lot of his range there. A lot of higher cards would have re-raised us. So this is really in his range here of hands. Queen's a bit of a scare card for him. And we'll lay it down. So you gotta think when you see these boards like that, if he was really strong, we probably would have got re-raised. This is an all-in hand under 10 big blinds. So if you look at his stats here, if you want to know what these mean, wow. So he calls extremely wide, doesn't get rewarded for it. I wanted to say, he plays 90% of his hands but doesn't raise pre-flop. So if I wanted to make a quick note here, 3-0 calls any hand pre but doesn't raise. Called all in with Jack 6 off. Now, if you can see my notes here, my spacebar doesn't seem to be working the greatest. Not that my notes need to be rock star, but really annoying. It just started sticking together. Okay, we'll just limp in here, see if he's just gonna keep letting us see flops. He never raises pre-flop. Okay, he isn't donked out too often. I could check raise him here. Yeah, I'm gonna try one. I think he could have been just trying to steal it there. Wow, that's a great card for us. So I don't think this guy ever folds here. He just never folds. I think he has an 8 here. 3-4, chop chop. So he donked out very weak. Happen to have the same plan. He seems like a weak player. I feel like I got a plan. You could have just went all in there knowing he's gonna call us with almost anything. But when you're playing a player this weak, I don't really just want to lose it to a flip. So I think we're probably good here. He would have bet with any of those cards, so I'm going to call him if he bets here. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. So that's just trying to learn your player in the little sample you have. He could have had us there, but he seems like a type of player, if he hits he would have bet. I don't think he's slow playing. Okay, this is called, you know, semi-bluff. We got 2 overcards, but we got a 9. And you could just take it down with the fold equity. Hard for a short stack to call you there. Just trying to put pressure on him with our chip stack. With the jack or 3 there and you don't have many chips, he might not think we have it, but it puts him in a real hard spot. Now we're just going to put him all in. If he flopped a 10, good for him. We'll put him all in. Oh, bad turn. So we got it in good. We're even in chips, so. Okay, now I'm just going to check raise him if he bets here. Okay, we took the lead back. I just think if he had a 6 or 5 there, he's so bad, I don't think he's going to fold too often. So I don't mind not slow playing and just getting it all in. He's pretty trigger happy to call us on anything. Okay, here's one of the hands I'm going to bet, because I don't think he would ever check here. The only hand he would check is a 3. Oh, he calls with a king high. Nice call for him. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's pretty crazy there. We haven't made too many crazy plays there. Besides betting really hard there, that screams a bluff to a good player. That was a pretty good call for him. I'm not going to call that. I know it's open end, but if an 8 comes, are we really happy because he could have a 9? The hearts are there, so we lose some of our open ends to a flush. Okay, it's his first raise pre-flop, so we'll respect that. Even though he's bad players do get good hands. We'll give it to him. Don't bluff this donkey. He doesn't like to fold, so it's a good little note to have. Okay, we're all in here. See if he calls us. Queen 5. Does he get lucky again? No, he does not. So we're back in it, baby. That guy's my hero. Okay, well, let's just put them all in and see how crazy he is. 4-8. Don't do this to us. Oh, no. Oh, wow. 4-8 beats the ace-queen, folks. That's just sometimes how poker goes. Okay, can we make the comeback of comebacks? We won one double up. A couple more to go. Are we back in it? Oh, the river. The pain, folks. It hurts. It hurts. Well, I'm going to stay to that. We said we're going to play until we lose. Unfortunately, it's our first one tonight. Maybe tomorrow night we'll have a better luck and see how many we can win. But that's the end of today's video. See you later.